Hyun-Suk Jang making his Loons debut to his High A debut tonight. We'll get us started against right-hander Justin DeCrescio. Again, thanks for joining us this evening. It's time for the game's first pitch. And it's a fastball, cut on and missed for strike one. It is a hot one today, 88 degrees at the time of first pitch, which, by the way, is a minute ahead of schedule, John, 7:04 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Nicely done.
Next toss to DeCrescio is a ground ball scooted to short. Routine for Morales, who vacuums it in, pumps the mitt, throws to first base. Guerrero on the receiving end, and that's a 6-3 putout to get us started.
I mean, your home debut, getting everything out of the way, and starting early, starting on your time. And starting with a ground out.
To fellow prospect Emil Morales, again, 88 degrees. Everyone on the infield and outfield for the Loons wearing the pants long today. No one's got those socks showing, including Jang, who's on the hill. The right-hander deals an inside fastball at 95 with good ride at the end. 0-1 on Weidman, who we've been talking throughout the week, has been a pesky hitter in the league through his first 25 games. Gets aboard a ton. A lot of infield singles. 0-1 pitch. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Jang gets to work with Victor Rodriguez in his Loons debut. That's the battery tandem. Rodriguez awaiting a 1-1. Inside cut and a miss. How about that changeup from Jang? Nasty pitch breaking into the right-hander and inducing strike 2. You see Jang there with the specks on the backside. Is that what it is, or is it it's like a hair garment to get the pony up there?
Which isn't a bad idea. I mean, I had the cowboy hat for on deck circle.
Yeah.
Sweating right through it.
I'd be able to see if you didn't lose our binoculars.
Telling you, it wasn't me.
Now 2-2 between Jang and Weidman. Slow turn, kick, and pitch. Swing and a miss. A fastball outside for strike 3. And Hyun-Suk Jang has his first strikeout as a Loon. It means $7 is on its way to local Mid-Michigan youth charities thanks to Deloitte and their K's for Kids program.
Yeah, the fastball, the finisher there, it's going to be 95-96. He has topped out at 99 in his pro ball career. Nice job there to get the extension from Weidman.
Such a deliberate release. Jang built well, 6'3", 200 pounds as he deals. And pops it up towards us. On top of the roof it goes for strike 1 to Alex McCoy. Kind of a powder blue mitt that he shields himself behind. Now steps back, pauses, and works. And that fastball misses just low and inside at 97. It's a ball and a strike. Jang is 22 years of age. He celebrated his birthday in mid-March and was signed by the Dodgers back in 2023, in August. In fact, we're almost at the anniversary. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball scooted foul of third. And it's 1-2. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the first. Jang looking for a clean half inning. 1-2 popped backwards. Up the line tonight, Eduardo Guerrero is at first base. He's playing off the line at the moment against the right-hander McCoy, who has gone deep this series. Logan Wagner's at second. Emil Morales is the shortstop, and Chase Harlan is back of the bag at third. Davelin, Elkins, Munoz in the outfield. The DH is Jose Meza. 1-2. A little low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And so no Quintero this evening for the Loons. Deuce is wild. Jang's 2-2. Big curveball for the first time in the inning and gets him staring at strike 3. We saw it all there in the opening half frame. Hyun-Suk Jang, as advertised, picking up 2 punches along the way, a clean top of the first. Takes us scoreless to the bottom half here on the mid.
I kept deep in the
One pitch deep already in the top of the second. We're scoreless on a Thursday night, and the count is 0-1 on Jack Costello. Hey, we are super excited to have the new partner of the Loons joining us. The president and founder of Fogth Financial Group, Michael Fogth, is with us now in the booth. And Mike, we were just talking. You threw out a first pitch today. Got a great treatment as you walked out. And then nailed the pitch. It was good to see.
A lot of pressure on that pitch. You know, I was trying to take it easy, but you get out there, the nerves start rolling, and just went back to the old diamond in Little League and threw it right down the middle.
That's right. What level did you play up to? You were just telling me you had a baseball facility downstate.
I'm just a high schooler, man. That was it. But been an athlete my whole life, enjoyed it, and got the chance to meet a few of the guys around the Tigers organization, and decided to partner with Brandon Inge, the former great.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I always say, who's your Tiger? You know, everyone's always say, oh, it's Brandon.
That's kind of my developmental era growing up, was with the Inge teams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Brandon and I opened up a beautiful facility, almost 25,000 square feet in Brighton.
That's great.
Yes.
Is that where you live? Or
That's
family?
where I live, yeah.
Okay.
I got, and I brought the whole family today. I got to see all 6 of my kids and my beautiful wife, Brooke.
I think you've got a starting 9.
I do. I think I could field the team almost here. Half of them softball players, but, that's what I do it for.
That's all right. Well, again, good to have you. Good to have Fogth Financial on board as a great new partner of the Loons. The signage down in front of the home plate gate looks great. We've loved seeing some of the static stuff on our social media channels here on the radio station. But for folks that are just getting introduced to the brand here in our region in particular, what does Fogth Financial do?
Our biggest thing we tell everybody is bring peace and purpose to your money. So a lot of people can do stuff with money. Little dribbler down first base line, and he threw him out at first.
That was good.
1 out.
Big
out.
You're a seasoned
I didn't
vet.
want to miss that for the people listening out there, right? I mean, that's a big play there, a little dribbler down the line.
It was, and we've got a new pitcher on the mound here. He's never pitched in this building before.
Really?
Yeah, so he's fielding his position nice there. Korean-born right-hander on the mound for us today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
New to the area. You guys showing him around town yet?
He just got promoted from Ontario in Southern California.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's where the Dodgers low A team is.
Okay.
Feel free to continue on, but yes, 1 out on the board right now, top of the second. Mike Fogth is with us. Yeah.
Hey, just lead,
Yeah.
No, hey, I saw it develop right in front of us. I said, hey, guys, what's going on here? Yeah. No, peace and purpose for people's money is, like I say, it's anybody can do, investing money and buying this and selling that, but it's really about bringing, a purpose to what. Oh, broken bat. Oh, fair ball down the line.
Stays fair and rolls deep into the right field corner. There goes the Loons bullpen as Munoz has to fish
He's
it out.
He's got to stop him at 2.
And
you got to.
Yeah, Munoz throws his hands up. And the home plate umpire did a nice job of hustling up the line. He's in the outfield grass right now. Is going to bring that one back to second where Carrington Cross, the Hawaiian, will pause in scoring position.
That was pretty interesting.
I mean, between the swinging bunt on the last play and now a broken bat.
Broken bat. That that might do. What were they doing in soccer? What did they call that? The replay? Did you ever watch that World Cup?
The VAR.
Yes,
VAR?
we might need one of those on that. I don't know if fair or foul.
It's actually crazy that there's no VAR type technology for foul line.
Yeah,
stuff.
just boom as fast as you want. Yeah, that was really interesting. And then it got stuck, and the guys down there probably kicked it underneath one of the bags and said, "Hey, ho, ho."
I think I saw one of the Loons put it in his shoe.
Yes, that's a shoe. I thought it was a bag. His shoe's even better.
Yeah. Lamar King Jr. is next, and Jang, who tried to throw to second, had the ball stuck in his throwing arm, and it ends up rolling to the shortstop Morales. No advance there from Cross. And Loons catch a break of sorts before a pitch to Lamar King Jr.
I think he did that on purpose. He was faking him out so he wouldn't take off on the next pitch. That's my.
He was lucky he didn't balk.
Yes.
That was not unnatural.
He looked right at the guy, the ump behind him.
Yeah.
He said, "What's going on here?"
Maybe the ump thought he was throwing at him.
Don't call that fair ball, right?
I know. First pitch is downstairs. Starts him with a changeup. When did you guys get started?
Gosh, I started this back in the. Everybody's got this story of when they started, and normally it's in the garage of your house. Well, I started in the basement of my house.
Okay.
Back in
nice basement.
No, not an unfinished basement. All right,
none of the founder stories start out really glorified.
No,
yeah.
I had no corner office with it was a Craigslist desk, right? When you buy the merchandise off of now it's Facebook Marketplace. It was Craigslist desk that I bought. Somehow got it down the stairs in the basement, and at the time, I only had 2 kids, and I told my wife, I said, I can't be doing this in the basement. These kids are too loud upstairs. And next thing you know, I blink my eye, and we're 18 offices strong around Michigan, Arizona, Florida, Ohio, and it's been an unbelievable journey, unbelievably blessed to work with some great people in the community, and that's why I'm so excited about this partnership with the Loons, because it's all about community. Coming up here with my family today and seeing the community come out, I see the Little League jerseys, and that's what baseball's all about to me, and it's families here. There's more families than there are individuals around. So that's what it's all about, is giving back to this community and really making a difference in everyday lives.
2-2 right now on Lamar King Jr. We've got Michael Fogth joining us inside the booth right now. Fort Wayne threatening as we play scoreless in the top of the second. They've got a runner on and 1 out against Hyunsuk Jang, making his Loons debut. 2-2 is pulled sharply foul. And the Fort Wayne field manager and third base coach, Jonathan Matthews, not fazed by a ball that just ran right over his toes into his own bullpen. That's a great story. And you look like a young guy, younger guy still.
I feel young. Although I golfed yesterday in the Rocket Classic Pro-Am.
Okay.
And I looked at my.
That's downstate this weekend.
Yeah. So we golfed yesterday. I had a great outing. We have a wealth management partnership with the University of Michigan, and I was able to get the new coach Kyle Whittingham out on the course. And that guy's a stick, man. I'm telling you what. We had a great time. We had Tony Finau on our team playing a little bit of golf. We were able to tie for first place, so that's my claim to fame. Tied for first at the Pro-Am. Last one ever down there is downstate. So
I know.
And I heard you carried, right? You carried that group or what?
You know what? I did my fair share. I will say that much. We had some sticks on our team. I think we all contributed. I mean, when you shoot like that, everybody was just clicking yesterday, and it was a blast. It was like a day like today. There's barely a cloud in the sky, and those are the great days in Michigan.
Tony Finau, Kyle Whittingham, and Michael Fogth. Who's the fourth?
So we actually got four guys. So I had my cousin Alex Pushman and my buddy Jack Lansing, and then Whittingham are the 3. Then they have me, we're the 4th, and then we get a playing partner of the pro, and they switch the pro after 9 holes. So
Cool.
we had an Englishman named Harry Hall for the front 9, switched over to the Tony Finau on the back, and it was a day, man. It was just like there. It was a community event, for the community of Detroit. And it was, people were out enjoying this beautiful Michigan weather.
Zach Evans is the next batter for Fort Wayne, the Buffalo native, after Lamar King Jr. just struck out looking against Jang. They've still got a runner on second base, 2 outs. We're in the second inning, and we're joined by Michael Fogth, president and founder of Fogth Financial Group. You mentioned 18 locations across the state, so you can really, for listeners, not just in the region, but statewide here that might be viewing the game on television, really have the ability to service anyone who's looking to plan the next stages of their financial lives, right?
Yeah, it's all about planning. And our sweet spot is really dealing with folks that are at or nearing their retirement, because it's a whole new phase of game. It's kind of like a game of baseball, right? There's different levels to baseball. And as you continue to go, we like to play in the majors, and people, it's kind of like, this is your last ride. Like, once you're done here, you're retired, and that's it. So we enjoy it. It's really fun. Amazing people. We had the Midland office in the crowd here today. Just a great group of people to work with day in and day out.
1-1 pitch to Evans. Fastball, low inside corner, nibbles at 95. It's now 1-2. Jang with an effort to get out of the inning. Excited about this event we've got coming up at Dow Diamond, in fact. A night at the ballpark. I was putting together some radio materials for it, just thinking about all the things you guys got set up. Sounds like a great night.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. It's always great to be able to bring people out and focus on education and really letting people understand what we do and how we do and why it's different than maybe what they're used to looking at doing. So educational first, really understanding what we do and our process and doing it. and then allowing them to make decisions on how to better their retirement future.
Jang is ready. He's cradling the egg and now tucking it into that blue mitt. For folks that want to sign up to attend that event, by the way, fogthfinancial.com/loons. Come hang out with Michael and the rest of the Fogth team here at the ballpark. Tours of the facility, dinner, probably a couple drinks will get thrown around.
Yeah. You know how it is at the ballpark. I think you got not hot dog dinner though. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll get a ballpark.
Elevated ballpark.
Elevated ballpark.
Yeah,
right.
Elevate the experience a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be a great time, and we do these all across the state. We'll do them down at Ford Field at the Big House. Now we're able to bring it. Oh, a little dribbler up the middle, shortstop, double pump, and got him.
Good-looking shortstop there, Emil Morales. He's one of the best in the country here in the Dodger system.
That looked clean.
19-year-old kid from Spain.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, welcome back. Start of the third inning on a hot one. Thursday night at Dow Diamond, no score, Tin Caps and Loons. First pitch of the inning is low to Osvaldo Linares. We've got a special guest joining us in the booth right now as the presenting partner of tonight's country music activities, the Michigan Soybean Committee's research director, Mark Seaman, in the booth. Mark, so good to be with you. How's it going tonight?
Great. Thanks for having us. It's great. Beautiful night for baseball.
Beautiful night. You ever get out to the ball field?
Once in a while.
All right.
Not as much as I should, though.
That's all right.
For this kind of fun.
Pop out to first base right there. Retires Linares rather quickly on a catch by Guerrero. So talk to us a little bit about, in your role in particular as a research director, what types of research the Michigan Soybean Committee is doing, funding, researching. What does that look like?
Yeah. So I work mostly with production research.
Okay.
So on the side of the growers, trying to figure out what can make them more efficient, what can make them maybe grow soybeans at a lower cost or maybe more environmentally sustainable. So just trying to really help out profitability of a soybean grower.
What does that look like right now? What are some of the new age ways of getting all that done?
Yeah, great question. So a lot of the things are we're working on pest management.
Okay.
So of course there's always problems with weeds and insects and diseases. So we just try to figure out how do we manage those things and in what years, which of those things are going to be a problem. That's always a...
That's true, because every year kind of fosters different environments for soybean growing, I'm sure,
yeah,
right?
That's right. Exactly right. Yeah. But we also work on things like breeding soybeans. So coming up with genetics of what is the market asking for in a soybean? How can we meet that demand?
What does that mean? What do you mean by the market demanding of a soybean genetic?
Yeah. So more thinking about what are those soybeans are going to be used for after they're harvested on the farm.
Gotcha. And
So-
the most common use of them?
Livestock feed is the biggest use
Gotcha.
for the soybean meal, for the dry part of the soybean. But the other product that comes out of those mainly is soybean oil or vegetable oil.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of diversity and uses for that.
It's a great throw right there in the shortstop position by Morales to gun down a well-run Case and Wells for out number 2. Mark joining us from the Michigan Soybean Committee. I've got a note here that says there are over 12,000 soybean farmers in Michigan. That is a much larger number than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Where are they scattered at?
Yeah. It's, as you would guess, mostly in the lower 2/3 of the lower peninsula.
Sure.
But there are some scattered out to a little further north and even some in the UP. But mostly in the lower part of the lower peninsula.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so that means they're grown in, like you just said, probably 75% of the state?
Yeah,
in
maybe
terms of the
scattered.
counties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think there's 50-some counties that grow soybeans out of the 82 counties in Michigan.
Okay.
So I'm not fast enough to do math, but
Yeah, I'm not either.
it's a bunch.
Typically, John's the math guy.
5/8.
5/8. That's
Nice.
good. That's
like
the
that?
best math you've done in a while.
That's why I'm here.
1-1 pitch to Decretio is fouled away. Rodriguez, the catcher, gives it a look, but he's got no chance at it, and it stays 1-2. So you guys are posted up downstairs tonight, I think. What's going on down there?
Yeah, we've just got a table there that's making connections with the folks that are here and with the growers that are joining us. It's a good opportunity just to help people understand this thing that most people see as they're driving down the road. We see
Yeah.
soybeans, but what's that mean to anybody? I'd say most people don't have to know about it. So it's kind of cool to help them connect with what's going on around them, what are the uses for soybeans, and who are the people that grow them.
I was telling you before we went live, my father-in-law grew soybeans growing up and did well into his adult life too. And it's funny, when we drive through rural parts of the state, he'll look to the side of the road and go, fourth inning, Ryan Weidman going to lead off for Fort Wayne. We've still got no score tonight. It's been a beautiful night for baseball. Sun still shining. And another special guest joining us in the booth as the first pitch is tapped foul third base side. That gets us started. Marty Wellman is the Rotary International Director joining us right now. And so happy to have her with us to talk about all the fine work that the Rotary in this region is doing in particular. And so, Marty, good to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
You were just sharing that you're a bit of a baseball fan.
Or I was. I'm an out-of-date one.
You're an out-of-date one. That's okay. We're all an out-of-date
right.
something. But a Yankees fan, and so we got a Yankees fan over here typically.
Yeah.
Grew up a Yankees fan, so
Yeah.
we'll let you stay.
Thank you. I
We're
appreciate that.
Dodgers fans around here, though.
Yeah.
I'm used to being odd man out. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Marty, tell us a little bit about your history with the Rotary and what the purpose and kind of mission that you fill.
Well, I joined Rotary. My husband and I joined Rotary back in 2003, and we joined for the reason that most people join Rotary, to get to know people in their hometown. In my case, that was in Maine, but it can be right here in Michigan as well. Be right here in Midland. And once we joined, we discovered that Rotary's mission is to do community work, and that includes world community as well as local community. So the Rotary clubs here in the area are very active in everything from helping out in soup kitchens and with our youth, making sure that some of our neighbors that need a little extra help have the food they need on the weekends and resources they need, and also again doing international work so that things that we take for granted aren't available. For example, to our friends in Central America, the countries that are geographically fairly close to us. And so Rotarians, their number one goal is, frankly, it's peace. It's making sure that our neighbors both here at home and around the world have the resources they need to build their own lives.
It really feels like the Rotary, at least when I'm around folks that are in the Rotary, and I've been to some Rotary meetings in the area here too, it feels like they're constantly trying to find a way to fill a need.
That's right.
Right, like this is trying to fill gaps.
So the first thing you do is ask, what does the community need?
Yeah.
And it's always different things. And then what can we as a group of citizens, of business people, what can we do to help fill that need?
We're taking a shot on the television right now at the Midland Noon Rotary with our president, Chris Mudhank, and a couple of other members. Mike Hayes is there.
Yep. And it was his daughter that threw out the first pitch tonight.
Okay. Was it a good-looking pitch?
It was a good-looking pitch.
All right. Right down the middle, John's telling us.
She's the president of Interact Club. Interact is the high school-based youth organization that Rotarians sponsor, and giving our young people an opportunity to test their leadership skills and also to give back in their communities.
That's awesome.
Yep.
At 2 outs on the board right now, nobody on the bases for Fort Wayne, and a 1-1 count on Jack Costello. It says that, so you serve as an international director in a bunch of different zones. So not only in the state of Michigan, in which you're kind of touring right now, right?
Right.
And then, but also in Washington State, in parts of the Northeast of the country, and then in Canada too.
Yep. You got to figure that Rotary is an international organization. There's over 190 countries worldwide that are members of Rotary. So the area on the board that I represent goes from Alaska to all of Canada to Newfoundland, as you say, parts of Washington State, all of Michigan, parts of
For Sung Chang, he's looking for what would be a 5-inning quality start in his high A debut for Jang tonight, even after the long layover. With what was a long home half of the fourth. He's in a good spot. 54 pitches, through 4, scoreless, with just 1 hit, 1 base run. First, the Carrington cross from Jang is outside. Loons just scored 3 after they benefited on 4 free passes. 2 of them with the bases loaded. 1-0. Jang misses outside, counts to 2-0. As a teenager, after playing baseball in high school in South Korea, at Masan Yangma, that's in Changwon, South Korea, he had the option to join the KBO. 2-0. Called a strike on the outside edge. Well, expanded zone tonight, so that catches the edge. Would have gone expected first-round pick. First overall pick. The 2-1. Rip and a miss from Cross to make it 2-2. But said, hey, I want to give it a go in America. And as expected, heavily influenced by Dodger pitchers that made their mark and were born in South Korea. 2 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch home. Rip and a miss from Cross. That's the 6th K. Down the slide piece from Jang. The likes of Chano Park, Hyjin Ryu, more recently. And Park, of course, was a trailblazer. And someone that Jang maybe didn't watch the whole career of, but definitely knew at a young age what he was all about and definitely influenced his decision as it's put in the air to right center field. And call the move by Elkins. He's at center for the first time as a Loon. 2 away, and it has been now for this right-hander 10 in a row retired. Jang the step back, the twist, the pitch. Loop and curve that drops in. That's maybe the prettiest hook on the Loons. Just 12-6. That's how he starts Evans. The 0-1 goes again, but misses in on it. A little more kick to it at 76. Jang the nod. The 1-1. At the knees. A called strike counts 1 and 2. Again on the track zone. That's low. One ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Jang is K'd 6. His toss. Curve, swing and a miss. The first strike and then that final 3rd one to Evans. 7 Ks for Young Sung Chang. 5 innings in his Loons debut. He might be back for more later on. We're at the halfway point. Great Lakes up 3-0.
Fueled by.
We were talking before we'll go through a story here.
Yeah, no.
Keep doing the play-by-play.
All right. First pitch from Jang on the inside half to Oswaldo Linares.
We were talking pregame today about potential packages for Skubal from the Dodgers if they want to play that game.
Yep.
And, the conversation was with the Dodgers almost never give up their top prospect. Except for in that deal, they did.
0-1. Put back to the net and counts 0-2.
Their number 1 prospect at the time was actually moved in that deal, and it was the only time in my time that I can remember them moving their number 1 prospect. It's a catcher. That might give it away.
Oh, Ruiz.
Keibert
Keibert
Ruiz.
Ruiz.
And the other one was
he was the number 1 prospect, though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I believe he was that year. We can look back.
Like I know he's a top prospect.
No, he was the Dodgers number 1. He was not the MLB number 1.
I understand
Yeah.
that. This pitch is inside, counts 2 a ball, 2 strikes.
The other one was a pitcher. Former Dayton Dragon. Turned Loon, turned National.
Wow.
If that helps at all.
1-2. Linares glides one up the left field line. That will fall for a hit. Fort Wayne's second off Jang. Linares will take a turn. But a good throw in from Davlin to keep Linares to just a single. It's the first base runner to reach for Fort Wayne since the 2nd. We're here in the 6th. Loons leading 3-0.
And the thing is, at the time, the Dodgers actually gave up their number 1 and their number 2 prospect in that deal. The equivalent of DePaula plus Sirota right now. But that was also for Scherzer, still pretty prime, and Trey Turner prime.
Correct.
Like 2 not only all-stars, but like peak of their position guys.
Oh, you're saying Skubal shouldn't get that return? DePaula Sirota?
For 3 months of Skubal?
All right, give it to me. Give it to the audience.
You don't have it?
All right, well, Josiah Gregg.
Yeah,
Jesse just puts it in the chat,
Jesse
so there you
just
go.
puts it in the chat. I mean, what are we doing here?
Well, he knew you knew. We weren't going to get stumped as a booth.
I think you would have gotten there, though.
Think so? I didn't know Gray started out as a Reds farmhand, to be honest.
Yes.
Because it's a swing and a miss, counts to 0-2.
Reds farmhand. He was one of those guys that the Dodgers plucked in a different deal.
Mhm.
We'll get the reveal right now on.
There you go.
There you go. And then I was also going to give you the clue that that the pitcher, ultimately Josiah Gray, is from New Rochelle.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your neck of the woods.
Yeah. Pitch home. Rip and a miss from Wells. One that just fell off the table. That's the 8K for Jang tonight. This is some type of debut for this Korean-born right-hander.
By the way, in 21, number 1 was Ruiz, number 2 was Gray, number 3 was Michael Bush, who was traded then, 2 deadlines later? The 23 deadline or 24?
That
was the
23. I think it was the offseason.
Yeah, it was the offseason. That was in the Ferris
And Zaire Hope deal.
and Hope deal.
See the others. Bobby Miller.
Yeah, Hosey is still not broken in. Cartaya is gone.
Yeah.
Pepio is turning into had a nice career. Pajes, obviously.
Yep.
Miguel Vargas was number 11 that year.
Wow. And that's at the close of the season, those lists, right? That's the only feature I don't like.
It couldn't have been because this was 21. They would have been traded.
preseason?
This was preseason or deadline.
Or deadline.
Your boy Clayton Beater was 12. Zach McKinstry was 15. I didn't realize he ever made himself a prospect.
As the Caricio puts one in the air to right center field, over to it, Elkins makes the above-shoulder squeeze. That's the second out. Jang an out away from 6 scoreless tonight in his high A debut.
Well, that Jesus Galiz was on that prospect list.
Wow.
He would have been 17 at that point.
Young buck.
He would have been 17 years old on that list.
Wow. This is Ryan Weidman. Throw over from Jang to keep Linares close.
Gray, by the way, was competitive balance pick in 18 of the Reds.
Jesse saying that year, 2021, Skubal was 24 on the top 100.
Okay.
There you go. Pitches downstairs.
You know who was number 1?
I don't.
Wander Franco.
Nice.
Torkelson was 3.
Nice. 1-0. And downstairs to Cueto, the count's 2-0 to Weidman.
Mize was 11.
Bobby Witt Jr.?
Yeah, Bobby Witt.
Julio
Rodriguez, Adley Rutschman. Yeah, I mean, there were dudes.
Wow.
Riley Green, 21. Blade, 20.
2-0 pitch. Lash the other way, and will drop for a base hit right in front of Munoz, who fires it in, cut off by Morales. Opposite field hitting for Weidman and Linares have gotten 2 aboard. Fort Wayne, that's been held to just 1 base runner through the first 5, get 2 here in the 6th. A chance to potentially tie it up. Let me say that because it's their home run leader, Alex McCoy, to the dish, and that'll bring a visit from Brandon Bailey. Jang, by the way, if you're interested, and you'll see here, well, no Akinori Maeda to translate. He speaks enough English. Actually done a nice job in several baseball publications, social media pages where he's done interviews completely in English. The guy who made his way to the States just 3 years ago after growing up in Korea. And what a debut this has been. Hoping to close this 6th out. Still some room in terms of the pitch count. 3 away from 80, and the Loons bullpen at the moment is empty. He has Cade McCoy twice, once with the curve and once with the slider. He'll come to Amir with 2 on and 2 out. The pitch to that curve. Cueto keeps in front. You also have that aspect, too, in this debut where you have to work with both catchers on the roster. A game plan with Rodriguez and then do It's the apparent injury to Eduardo Guerrero. Rodriguez now man's first. And Cueto behind the dish. 1-0. Swing and a miss counts to a ball and a strike. Jang with it waist high. Kicks and deals. Inside, McCoy lifts the back foot to avoid getting hit. 80 pitches overall tonight. Right-hander, you can see with the body language. Calm down, settle down, pushing his palms up and down at about waist high. First time there's been traffic on the bases. 2-1. McCoy hard hit, but right on the floor to Morales, who scoops and goes underhand quickly to second base. No need to make the long throw there. Nicely done by Morales. And a tip of the cap tonight to Jang, walking along with Cueto. 6 scoreless in his debut tonight. Home Avs coming up. Great Lakes up 3-0.